justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Walker, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K. OK and Princess Elisa Vante Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Fredom Hub for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and pay. How are we they eat here with me then? Just start our men and they get a husband as a t-shirt and sign from free bowl. I was there to you know it's on say we didn't buy it yes say na we model tap never go going down it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you tell us. You even claim to even be the hero on your experience, but why you for us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of help people, they breaking property on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what I'm yama 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 yama. I will have drama 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 drama. I live you all sama 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 sama. I give you people suffering, you dancing, you wish haunting. Now when they tap on it, I give you people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what I'm yama 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 yama.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. We are back again on the radio. This is Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Khan Oliver Kine. Princess Alexa Vanjakori is also here. Tell Honorable Samuel Kwa Jr. not to worry. I got no issues against him.
He was going to change.
My issue is the fact that he has allowed the white people ideology to spoil our United Methodist Church.
We not seeing changes.
And so, Mr. Kwai will have to return the United Methodist Church to the biblical principles
You wish
instead of his regionalization politics.
you dance
And so we continue the advocacy,
people suffering.
the advocacy to preserve the morality,
You and your
the traditional standing of our country.
rescue.
And so the Church of God, Jesus Christ,
Now you give the rest.
should not be an area where homosexuality will come in the name of regionalization.
Let me ask
And so
Mr. Rescue.
we will keep asking the Liberian government to stay clear of supporting the side that is in line with the regionalization policy. A policy that says two consenting adults, men and women, or two consenting adults, you know, that's what it is, man to man, a woman to woman.
Mr. Rescue.
And he argues that it's not going to be done in Liberia because our laws will not allow it.
Going to change things.
But how does that
We
sound?
not seeing changes.
It's like you're telling the man that I cannot eat dog, but I can lick the dog soup.
You really want
It doesn't make sense at all.
to.
And so that is going to be a bit of the conversation today. We're not going to talk more on it,
You wish
but we're going to continue with the conversation
free.
until Mr. Kwai
You wish
can do the honorable thing as the Bishop of the United Methodist Church.
Tell me who you rather give the rescue now.
On the flip side of issues,
I say, Mr. Rescue.
the lawmakers involved with the capital
I
saga.
wanna ask you one question that we
Former Speaker Jonathan Fonanti Kofa, Representative Dixon Wulawi Sibo,
the people what they want. Then you say you give the rest.
Jacob DB,
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people
and that of Abu Bana Kamara of District number
then
15.
you say you give the rest.
They've petitioned the court, the Liberian government,
They're not like you.
and they have asked government prosecutors to come to the table with their evidence. According to them, over 40 days
Since you made you and your
since the writ was issued,
rest.
the government is yet to bring their full evidence to the court. Y'all said that we don't want to burn the Capitol building. Y'all bring your evidence. Let's talk about it in court. And so the lawmakers are requesting that if you say we are the ones who burned the Capitol building, bring all your evidence. The liar can say my witness across the water. Why are you wasting time to bring the evidence? Hey, I said that we don't want to burn the place. Bring your evidence. We can't keep wasting time with the Liberian people. They need to know who burned their Capitol building. And so since you guys said we are the ones who burned the building, bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. If you do not bring the evidence, it means the whole thing you own a yama yama. And so that's what it is. On today's edition, we continue with the conversation. The bank issue, Echo Bank, the Liberian National Police, and the controversial video footage, the CCTV video, will be on the spotlight as Alexa and I have done sufficient due diligence to that video. We have our own observation. Reservations were developed after our observation, and so we're going to be talking more about those issues here on 87.9. Like I told you, my name is Kai and Alexa is also here. Jointly, we'll run up to 6 o'clock today to bring you all of what is needed, all of what you need to know right here on the People Station. For those of you who are in the cash giveaway, remember on today's edition, you will play using $50 Liberian dollars, and I'm hoping to pay you sufficient money. The more you play, the better your chances are. The winners stand the chance to win $5,000. That same winner stand the chance to be part of the raffle draw on August 24th, where somebody will be winning $100,000 Liberian dollars. Another person will be winning a big television, 50-inch flat screen television. There's going to be people winning mobile phones, Techno Camo 40. There will be a lot of other cash prizes given out. 10 human beings will win 10,000. 5 persons will win 10,000 Liberian dollars. There could be additional funds provided on that day.
but we not see.
At the same time, there will be several bags of rice issued given to other winners.
We not see.
So if you not win the rest, you'll win the TV. If the TV income, you will win the 100,000.
You can't come.
If the 100,000 income, you could win the 10,000.
Wish haunting.
The 10,000 income, you win the phone,
Post are free.
and so forth. So dial star 255 star 1 hash. That particular code will place you in the matrix, and you could be one of those who will be successful on today, or better still on August 24th.
I just wanna ask you one
My name is Kai. We take a break. When we come back, we bring you the rest of the issues here on 87.9.
Give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama. The rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Fredom Hub on 87.9. This is the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. Like I told you, welcome to the Tuesday's edition of the program. Today is the 12th of August, 2025 remains the year. Good afternoon, young guy. How are you?
Good afternoon, Opa. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm okay. And I hope you're doing well as well. I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However way you're joining us, I would like to say welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about. We started yesterday with just different discussions and, including Oliver's church. Former church,
and we're having that conversation.
And we're still
today.
talking about it again.
Mr. Kwai will have to return the church to God. I mean, I'm being clear about this thing. I'm not gonna miss my words on it. Mr. Kwai will have to return our church to God. But just do your intro before we run into it.
I like how you're.
So all of the United Methodist people, please, find one radio you care to Mr. Kwai to the office, right side Boulevard Palace. There where you got office. Find it. Go there. Play the radio to him. 87.9. Tell him to listen. He's a Garaway man. My mother is a Garaway woman as well. So we're all from the Garaway district in Grand Creek County. There is no issue about it. Papi, we will have that conversation. You got to return our church to God. That regionalization thing is a scam, and we're not going to allow it. Go ahead, Alexa. We'll have that conversation.
Why are you interrupting my intro?
No, because once it borders on regionalization, I will fight it. Alexa, there is no reason why we should go to any arrangement that will say marriage is a holy solemn union, between two adults of faith, man and woman, or
woman.
Two adults, or two adults, two consenting adults. The Bible said man and woman. God is said a man will leave a mother and father house and cleave onto a wife. They say you will leave a mother and father house and cleave onto his brother or onto another man. No, that's not what the Bible said. How come you go to America to change the thing around? You come back there, you forcing the people to live under that crooked regionalization policy, and you think we'll sit here and allow that thing? And that's what your intro I'm waiting for, so we'll start the show.
I'm sorry. This is not supposed to be funny, yo. But Oliver gets triggered whenever we talk about, or whenever I mention this thing about his church.
No,
and I love it.
My former church.
Let me do my intro now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. Let me leave you. Yeah, I mean, no problem. I'm gonna leave you. Trust me. Go ahead.
Well, I said something I thought from you, but we'd like to say welcome. Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to talk about the recently released CCTV footage. I think yesterday we talked. We actually said that in our intro, but we couldn't because we had a lot more to talk about. We're just going to maybe talk about it a little bit today. And there are also other issues happening in country.
Mm-hmm.
I also like to tell you about what Orange Library has for you. You know, they wouldn't be okay without me saying what Orange Library has for you. So if you're out there as a librarian and you're yet to download the Max 8 LR app, please make sure you do. And the reason is very simple. It is convenient, it is accessible, and it is easy to use, if that's the best way I will put it. It is very, very easy to use. So you have the word in your hand. You wouldn't have to go out 12 a.m., 1 a.m., in the morning to purchase anything, especially when it comes to LEC, your water bill, DSTV. Just use your Maxit app and just do whatever you want to do right there. You have a lot of different things to do. There are different offers, international offers to help you talk to your family members out of Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
That's also good. So the way to download this Maxit LR app, if you have an iPhone like Oliver Kind, you just go to Apple Store and tap in Max 8 LR. You'll be able to download it. You download it and you insert your Orange number. You have a link automatically. You're basically on the Max 8 app. If you are an Android user, you go to Google Play Store and download Max 8 LR. Also, you cannot operate the Max 8 app without being a user of Orange Money. So you need to have an Orange Money account to be able to use the Max 8 app, and it is really, really easy to use. And that's that. Also, just another thing before we go to the reasons we're here today.
Quickly,
Orange Liberia also is saying to you right now 2% cash out. That is if I have mobile money account or mobile money account, and Oliver sends me money from Oliver to Alexa, it is for free.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm going out there to cash out, the two means I'm going to withdraw my money.
Good.
They will take 2%. So for example, if you have 1,000 Liberian dollars, that means they're going to have 20 Liberian dollars as a withdrawal fee. Also, while you're doing that, Orange Library will also refund a percent of that back to your account, your Orange Money account. So we have all of these things for you in store, and just continue using Orange Liberia.
Okay, so like I told you, we will soon go to the main reasons we came to work today, beginning with the United Methodist Church and Mr. Samuel Jerome Choir Jr., beginning with the church. Then we'll go to the Capitol fire situation. The lawmakers involved are requesting for the prosecutors to submit all of their evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You can say that me born in the place, and over 40 days you cannot provide one evidence of me born in the place.
Interestingly, we haven't even gotten any new updates.
You are wasting my time if you keep doing that. So that is on call for. Then we'll go look at the EcoBank CCTV footage that came up. The police released a video. In the video, the man was, allegedly armed robbing the lady. The hoodies he had on inside part when they arrested him from the bank, carrying him to the car, to put him in the car to carry him to the police station. The hoodies that were on him, so black, ain't got no white in the inside part. Did he change his clothes in the bank before they arrested him? Did he have the chance to change his clothes? Look, we are now all foolish in this country. We got sense. We are educated people. Our IQ still intact. All our school fees will pay back color, and it is hard time the government start to begin, to implement seriousness. But let's take this quick break. Win Liberia Freedom Cash Giveaway is on *255 *1#. When we come back, we begin with Mr. Samuel Jerome Choir Jr. the bishop of the United Methodist Church and the United Methodist Church with reference to the regionalization scam. That is a clever terminology intended to have the white people's immoral attitude indirectly transcend to our African tradition, to corrupt our African tradition, to corrupt the traditional values of Christianity. And there is a need that moral voices in the country will speak out. Look, you can do your thing, you won't do it, also do it at your bene. But for the Church of Jesus Christ to say, we will not eat a dog, but we can lick the soup, we will not accept that. So, Mr. Kwai, take radio to him, carry radio to him, we must charge the radio, put battery inside, charge it, and put the rest of Bishop. I'm sorry, Mr. Kwai.
You're used to calling him Bishop.
Yeah, I used to call him Bishop, but by the time he started doing the regionalization thing, I just prefer to say Mr. Kwai. I think it's better that way. Let's take a break to be right back.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
Win big today with Win Liberia on Fredom FM. Yes, for just $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cent United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for $200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Fredom FM.
And the work we do will bring the rubber. Then tell me so many know.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program, Fredom Hub on 87.9, the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. Yep, Freedom Radio Liberia. Very simple, very, very, very simple. And so that's what we are. So *255*1# is the code, and the more you play, the better your chances are to win for yourself some money here on the biggest FM dial in the Republic. I'm very sorry if my old Methodist people got issue with me, but we got to fix this country. It is going to take all of us to fix this country. Whether it is from a religious perspective, it is from a political angle, societal, corrections, we got to do it. Now, so Alexa, yesterday, we started our conversation, and I hope we just talk about this Methodist thing.
Yeah.
It is 4:26. Okay, by 4:45 we'll be done. Then we jump to the Capitol building issue. Then we'll end it up with the EcoBank situation. Yeah. By tomorrow we come here to talk about people leaving the CDC and talking Tabata. I mean, their ingratitude. I heard Solomon George the last time saying some things, and I was like, okay, this was the men who were playing basketball on their Invincible Park, where President Weah named one basketball court after him. Mm-hmm. He knew President Weah was not a decent man, was not a good man. But the man who was not decent named a basketball court after you. You accepted it. You were laughing. You shining your teeth, laughing. You didn't have problem with it. At the end of the day, you were saying things about him. I mean, we will want to know what has changed. We want to know why did he have to suppress his conscience, his moral principles. Why did he have to go to the elections in 2023 in District 7 to contest for the representative seat with the same man who you say got no moral, standings, the man who you say was bad. These are. I don't want to rush to that conversation, but we'll have all of it. We'll have all of it here by tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be exclusive. It's going to be exclusively set aside for these conversations. That's what we're going to do. So hold on. So let me go and read for you what we have here. I want the Liberian people to listen, because some of my Methodist people, when we descended on the church yesterday, and the decision of Mr. Samuel Jerome Kwai Jr., the bishop of the church, when we descended on some of the decisions, people thought we were making flimsy statements. The bishop Alexa continues to argue that the United Methodist Church of Liberia, the Liberia Annual Conference of the United Methodist Church, is not a gay church. That's his argument. Good. It is one thing to say the church is not a gay church, And a totally different thing to convince the Liberian people about a particular constitution that the church subscribes to. I don't know how other churches are, but the United Methodist Church is a church from the bottom to top. The church will go from the very bottom part of the institution up to the general conference. So let me say, the church starts from the children ministry, the youth ministry, the young adults. So the children ministry, the youth fellowship, the young adults fellowship, the men or women. Then you have, the elderly. I mean, people above, 65, 70, going towards retirement, right? The church also starts from, so these institutions, for example, let's take the youth, for example, the youth fellowship in the church is the fellowship. They have their area. From the local church, you have the area. So the area is like Alessa. So you live Dupo Road. So the churches around Dupo Road, ERWA, and places around Queensville, those churches will form part of that their particular area. From the area, you have something to call the district. So I'll take my church, for example, my former church, James Edward Marshall United Methodist Church. I know we'll make it James Edward Marshall Methodist Church someday. At a point in time. Yeah, that's the time I'll go back. But at the moment, my former church was James Edward Marshall United Methodist Church. So the church is situated in the Gardnersville area. So there is a church there called Dojwa, closer to J.E. Marshall. Dojwa is at JJY. Another church in New Georgia called the New Georgia. It used to be called the New Georgia United Methodist Church. So all of us in our area, we form part of a particular area. So from the area, we move to the district. From the area, we move to the district. So the district is called the Monrovia District. We have about 32 churches plus preaching points in the Monrovia District. So from the district, we have the annual conference. From the annual conference, we have the general conference. The general conference is the higher decision-making body in the United Methodist Church worldwide. So when people go to the general conference and say, from today, Methodist people must wear red t-shirt every Sunday to go to church, that law will go down to all the Methodist churches, the United Methodist churches across the world. So this day, they went to America and they reached a point to amend paragraph 162 of the Methodist Book of Discipline, which is the United Methodist Constitution. So let me read the thing. What a paragraph say. You want to read it? You want to read it? Read the paragraph. Just read this whole post. Read this whole piece here. I was written by my brother Ed Sagacious. Read it. Read it, and I will interpret what it says.
Paragraph 162, 162.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it says, within the church,
the United Methodist Church,
we affirm marriage as a sacred, lifelong confidence that brings two people of faith, an adult man and woman of consenting age, or two adult persons. The new one, right?
Mm-hmm. So they said the Methodist Church see marriage as a union,
a lifelong confidence
between
two people of faith.
So the two
adult man,
the two individuals, you recognize that Jesus Christ is our Lord and personal Savior. Of faith. They should believe that there is a God, and that God is, So what does it say again? Two adults?
It says an adult man and woman of consenting age.
Good.
Or two adult persons of consenting age.
That are all bringing the problem in the country. Or two what?
Adults.
Two adults.
Persons.
Two adult persons. Two adult persons. How you say two adult persons?
You already said the first thing.
The first one was okay. The first one is what God agreed upon for men and women to leave their parents' home. That's why he said they should be of consenting age. I mean, they should be adults of consenting view. So they should agree. The first thing, they should be above age. The second thing, they must agree. The first one, what the Bible said, two adults, man and a woman, who will agree. They should consent. Then you come and you say, or. Why you take all from? Why you take that all something? Why you take it from? Is it all wedding?
Or two adult?
Go ahead. Or two adult persons?
Two adult persons of consenting age.
Two adult persons of consenting age. What is that? So two other person could be two men. The manager be under age.
Who have agreed that they want to get married.
Don't let it in color.
Or
two men who agree that they won't get married. Or two women who agree that they won't get married. Or your brother and your sister who agree that you won't get married. They could get married because they are two adults.
Yeah. You said two adult persons.
Two adult persons.
Right.
Two adult persons could be your man.
So that there's no specification.
No.
Nothing at all.
So they won't wait in the book of discipline. 162 is saying, so two other persons could be your pa and his sister. Or his brother, daughter, they could choose. The pa and his daughter, they could choose. Once the daughter is an adult, the father adult, they could choose to get married. For them 162, the amendment is what it is saying. So there are other things that they said that we're not going to talk about, Alexa. So when they reached the decision at the General Conference in America, the people said, no, but the thing you're talking, some other person who come from it's a taboo. In Liberia, it is against the laws of Liberia for men to marry men. So because they know that there were people in the midst who have reservations from the different people from the Philippines, or Asian countries and other places, they say, okay, we hear you. But when they agree that we already pass it. So seeing you're from Liberia, well, in Liberia they say it is a crime. You're in Liberia, you might not marry two persons of consenting adult food in your church.
Go back to your people and
you might not do it. In Liberia, you might not do it. But globally, as a Methodist church, it is no longer a crime here for us. But see, in Liberia, you can do it. You might not do it. I mean, see, you can do it. None of the law say you can do it. No issue. But anytime the law say I'm gonna do it, in Liberia, y'all get the right to go and marry people. So the only reason why y'all will not do it in Liberia is not because we don't accept it in our church, but because your country law say, hello, it's not good. So can you imagine that the country constitution is the one that's saving Christianity now? From the Methodist church angle. Wow. So in America, they say, so the way we agree on the thing, since you're in Liberia, you say your law, your country law, now is not supporting it, and your tradition say ain't supporting it, no problem. You can respect the country law because you can be in the country and violate the constitution. But anytime liberal lawmaker then go Capitol Hill and they say man to man more happy, woman to woman more happy, you just know that in that church, you're free to go ahead and do it. When they did that, then that whole particular excuse that they were giving, that's what they call regionalization. So it means they law that our law. Man can marry in the United Methodist Church. But if in your region, it is not possible, if your law doesn't allow that to happen, then it means you can go be implementing our rule, but under the regionalization policy. So it means you will not marry man and man. But the day your country change the law, you can go and get married. So some men say, but that's not that nyama. If we all belong to the Methodist Church, and this book of discipline is our constitutional guide
across the board.
If this book of discipline should be our constitution, it means we fall under the same authority of the church. So if we come here, what are we eating the dog meat? But the fact that we are licking the soup, we are indirectly still eating dog. Mm-hmm. So we can do it. Bishop, we agree the decision was made in America, but Mr. Kwao, let's sit down in Liberia and talk. Let those who want for us to remain under the umbrella where they say we don't eat the dog, but we drink the dog soup, let them come and say, hello, let them come and say, yes, we'll not eat the dog, we eat the dog soup. Put your hand up. Let them put their hand up. You know why? That thing you're talking, it makes sense. When we like the soup, we say eating the dog, so we not want it. Let them put their hand up. Let's determine what will be our fate. At the end of that day, that process, the number that will win becomes the decision of the church in Liberia. Mm-hmm. Mr. Kwa said no, yeah. Mr. Kwa Bear G, he said no, he's not taking the people to a special convention to decide on that 162. So some churches say, okay, since you don't want to take out the convention, our church will make a decision. The decision will be we will not remain with the United Methodist Church. In fact, some churches went and started removing United from their church name. So if the church used to be 72nd United Methodist Church, they changed it to 72nd Methodist Church. Some of them start moving to Global United Methodist Church. Global Methodist Church that is against this regionalization. And some churches like Dodra United Methodist Church, they removed the United and they just call it Dodra Memorial Church. New Georgia Memorial Church. That's how it is done. But you have to say, by the time you go change your chair when you move United from there, because you don't want to do that regionalization thing, Mr. Kwa will go to Gregory Como, who is his nephew. Gregory Como and Mr. Kwa are related. I got to know today, they are all Galway people cheering for Grand Creek County. Mr. Kwa will go to his brother Greg and say, my man, give me some police men. Let's go close that church. Mr. Kwa was going to be in charge of God's people as the bishop. He's closing the churches, the churches that are expressing reservation over a draconian, demonic regionalization policy. Those churches are being closed by Mr. Kwa because he feels that when the churches go alone, single, all the other churches will look at it and say, look, you know what? We got to forget about the regionalization thing. And trust me, Mr. Kwa, our law doesn't require for us to accept anything indirectly. We agree the Methodist Church in Liberia is now a gay church, but you have signed up to a paperwork that gives rights to 2 adults of consenting age. 2 adults. After you define it as man and woman, then you turn around, you say, that's what the people fighting against. And Greg Como, our own good friend in the police, is assigning police officers to always go and implement Mr. Kwa, how to call the thing, instruction to close churches. It's wrong. And that's why I'm even confused. Why is the Liberian government under President Bwaka allowing Gregory Como to meddle into church issue, especially to be tear gassing church people who say they got issue with man to man? I thought the government should be supporting the group who are rejecting the man to man in disguise, but instead they are protecting those who are seemingly in line with those who doing man to man stuff. I'm not saying they are doing it, but the fact that they are protecting that amendment as contained in paragraph 162 of the BOD, it shows that automatically the government is interested in supporting the men-to-men people. No. I don't want to believe President Bwaka and his government want to support people who are already in agreement with gay thing. I don't want to support that. I don't want to believe so. And that's why we are calling on the police and the Liberian government to step in. I'm told Representative Anthony Williams of Plebo Southern District has written a communication to invite the Council of Churches and the Methodist Bishop, Mr. Kwa, to go there. I'm hoping that issue will be resolved. If the church say they don't want to lick the dog soup, don't force them, Mr. Kwa, don't force them. God who called them mandated them that marriage should be between man and woman and not between consenting adults. Consenting male, adult male, adult female, or consenting adult. How do you say that, man? How do you do that? And because of that, I'm a fast on it now. We're going to go to church. Church is closed. You go there, to go to church. Mr. Kwa was send police people to the place. And when one force said the UTA guys, the last time the jail Reverend Jerry Kula.
Yeah.
They put him in jail. They lock him up. They jail him. What was the crime? The crime was because he told the people that God told us that we should marry man and woman, and there is no reason we should have honor regionalization to support a group of people who have decided to be immorally upright. We're not going to do so. He was jailed at 72nd, thrown behind bars, later on released on instruction of Gregory Como, who we are told is a relative to Mr. Kwa. This cannot be the situation. Oh yes, I've resigned from the United Methodist Church. I'm no longer a member. But does that in any way say that I cannot advocate? Because this is a situation that could morally bankrupt our country. Yeah, you can do it. Look, there are some things you want to do it to your other places. The church should be that moral compass to correct people who are going wayward. The place where we sort of go get correction from, it's almost like saying opium in Saw Beach. Saw Beach is supposed to rehabilitate the criminal selection. Mm-hmm. But when you see people selling opium in Saw Beach, then it means Saw Beach is useless. Let that boss it, because and we can arrest people in the community for smoking opium and we carry them to Saw Beach. So when you arrest a man for smoking opium, you carry him to Saw Beach. Then the man go in Saw Beach again. He still smoking opium. That was a use of Saw Beach. That's the argument and the logic. Mr. Kwa then won't put you in the country. And he said, oh, our church in Liberia is now a gay church, but you sign up to a particular framework document that is committing the church to being open, to tolerating gay activities and so forth. Look, I'm not against those people choose to live the life they want to live it. I mean, it is their business, but they should not bring it to the church of God, because God got principles. God got rules. God got his way, how he say we must worship him. If you want to take your gay organization somewhere, form one organization and you do your thing, then nobody will harm you. That one way we between you and the government. But the church got her own. No, Jesus made the law. Jesus ain't asked anybody to be his lawmakers on earth to be changing his laws. The laws he made are clear. The laws God made, the laws are clear. They are not laws that you're supposed to be amending, to be adding to on the no. He made the laws, he made them simple. Since 2,000 plus years ago, those laws were made. Prophet Muhammad, he also made laws for Muslims to follow. They are following his laws. They are not amending his laws. You don't find them amending their laws here. They are not amending their laws. They still follow their principles. How come people go sit in America and they get sense by God? Mr. Quaden, they didn't do it. They're knowledgeable more than God. Who said they will do it? The most frustrating thing is the fact that a man who is supposed to be the head of all of the churches in Liberia is the one pushing the argument. But I don't want to say we don't want to get him more kind of around. We want to do an organization. You know, call Greg will send policemen there, and policemen to go stand with baton and to do. I mean, this is on call for election. I get to, you know, get 2-3 minutes. We take a few calls and then we'll go to our political issue. But remember, *255*1# is the code to play to win for yourself 5K or the August 24th bonanza. Go ahead, let's quickly, then we'll go to the lines.
I think this is a very simple. In fact, this entire issue has simple solution. Just one, and go to special convention, right? Because that's exactly what's needed at this point.
Yeah,
you have your members agitating, and they're doing that in disagreement with, you know, a new amendment saying 2 adult persons, not specifically a man and a woman, but now 2 adult persons of consenting age. So that's the part that has problem. That's the part that people are disagreeing with, right? 100%. So go to special convention and have a roundtable discussion.
He's refusing
that, so it means he has a motive.
What against him?
And exactly, he has a motive.
Yeah. What against him?
And he hasn't been clear enough to have told you, hey, why he is doing what he's doing, why he is pushing this.
He's a leader of the church. He's now a dictator.
Exactly.
He doesn't own the church.
He doesn't.
He's the spiritual leader and chief administrator, but he has to listen to the people.
You have to listen.
The people make up the church.
So you cannot bring your church to this level. No, an entire denomination in Liberia. You cannot bring, you know, this denomination.
The church of the first president, Joseph Jenkins Roberts church.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Because now people are making fun with it. When I laugh sometimes, it is not because this is not a serious issue, right? But if you just go back on the social media, there are different comical, you know, comments and posts, and this should not be happening.
Obviously.
It should not be happening.
Obviously.
So if the bishop is intentional enough to sort out this issue.
Mr. Quiet, go ahead.
Sorry. If Mr. Quiet is intentional enough to have these issues sorted out with his people, his members, because I made a man to be the Iranian. Let's just say it that way. Yeah. So he owes it to the church. He owes it to the members of the church.
He even became bishop through election. Majority of the people told him, we want you. We don't want Jerry Kula. We don't want the other people who are contesting. See? That's how they made him bishop.
They saw something in you. They trusted you.
Majority decision made him bishop.
So now you have to go back to the table.
Go back to the majority.
This is democracy.
Let him decide
in the church.
Let him decide whether they want man to man.
Sit around the table and listen to people. Do we want this clause that says 2 adult persons of consenting age have a conversation?
Oh yeah.
Based on what has been displayed of recent, they do not want that. We don't need rocket scientists to tell us it. They do not want that. Because people are saying, no, we not agree. We agree. They're putting reverend in jail or behind bars. They're doing this, beating church members and locking church gates not to allow members in. So all these things, it is clear people do not want it.
Oh yeah.
Can we say, Bishop, Mr.
Choir?
Mr. Choir,
let's go to special convention.
What you're doing is now, okay, let's go to special convention and have a conversation. Whatever that's decided, whatever decision that is taken at that point, we move forward with it.
Simple.
It is that simple. But you're making it too long. Then you come out like, bro, I don't talk too much. Because
you go to Banga, you go do one Babati conference.
That's why
other people.
I referenced the Capitol Hill saga yesterday. It seems like the same thing is happening.
The police
all
that
over
will support the lawless
religiously.
Group. Yeah.
Because you go to a space where Christians or members of that church, they're saying, hey, we are here. In as much as they're protecting themselves as Christians, they're also protecting the state against something that's illegal in this country.
That's right.
Right. So you should be able to provide logical reason when it comes to who you're protecting, who you're not protecting. But you go there, you go enforce whatever mandate from Mr. Quiet because he tell you say, oh, the people not entering the church, and you send your police officers there. They're there protecting the church, and people are not entering the church and all that. It doesn't make sense, yo. Because I think even the government of Liberia now, where this has reached, we shouldn't be here discussing it. We shouldn't be here. Government of Liberia should already take a side because they've finished taking a side. If we're saying that we're through the Liberia National Police, they've already taken a side. Because all the things that have been happening from New Georgia, we saw somebody they beating people in it. Police people, they're beating people and all that.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. As we speak, my local church is in my local church is in court. Bishop took the people to court. Yeah, I'm being clear with you. Bishop took the people to court.
Imagine.
Took the people to court on frivolous charges. Frivolous charges. Took the people to court. He said the other people bossing their own church and stole their own church document. All kind of things. I mean, those are ridiculous things happening. Well, we're not going to say more on it. Every day we talk bit by bit.
Go back to.
I'm not begging you. I'm not begging anymore.
This is not on the
no,
pew.
We're not
Oliver.
begging.
This is not on the pew. Bishop should know better. He should understand better, especially.
And now he don't want God call. Now he don't want to say God call. But let's be honest now. He don't want God call. Even before he could become bishop, and pastor and say God call them. So how you the man who God call? You will be fighting for regionalization, and people who gonna call fighting to open the church door to go open. I mean, somebody make that make sense to me.
Bishop should tell us what happened when he went for that discussion.
What kind of meeting he attended? What thing they gave
what
him?
Did he get?
What is he defending?
What did he
get? Because if this is now a personal issue, look, the Methodist church in Liberia could say, look, Bishop, he could come and say, look, my people, God who called me told me that marriage should be between man and woman. We went to America and they say it should be between two consenting adults. That in me, man can marry. I, as your bishop, God placed me in your care as the shepherd. You are the sheep. If I sit there and allow you go into some kind of arrangement, God will not be happy. If we're getting $1 million from the people in America a year, in Liberia, we can sit down by ourselves. We can turn into the Liberia Methodist Church or the United Methodist Church of Liberia, leave them under their canopy. We still have our order of worship. We can go and redesign our hymnal to fit us. We go add crew hymns. We go add grable hymns, pele hymns, and bandy hymns in it. Let's do it. If people would have joined forces, they would have rallied. They would have helped him to make the Liberian Methodist Church an independent body. But you can't say, when I don't want to join people can't move your church. That the way people bear J.E. Marshall, that the way people bear AP Comfort, that the way people bear Trinity. I mean, how are we doing that kind of conversation like this?
Bishop should say what happened.
You want to tell what again?
He should say what was told to him.
Let's go to 10 calls.
What happened to him? Because the same man it's on record, by the way. There's video, or there are videos where he was basically against something like this before.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he said something that he would never do something like that.
Obviously.
Obviously.
That's what he said.
And now we're in 2025 and Bishop is like at the forefront fighting. He's at the forefront promoting. I don't want to say this is a proposer, but he is imposing this to some extent.
That's how it is appearing.
He doesn't want to listen.
And the sad part of it is the fact that the government is being used as an instrument to do it. The government, like, police people, in your constitution, it says that thing will not happen in the country. People then can't sign some on the paper where indirectly they're supporting it. Then you say protecting the people.
People that this side every day.
And the other side can take, that's so wrong side they can take. The people who put you wrong logic, I didn't want to go push.
They're always supporting the.
We'll take 10 calls. Continue to play after the calls before we transition to the capital action case. Remember, the lawmakers are saying, if you got case against us, you got evidence, bring it. But let's take 10 calls on the church issue. Then we go to another conversation. But before then, let's take this quick break to be right back on 87.9.
Bishop can talk.
Win today with Win Liberia on Fredom FM. Yes, for just $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cent United States dollars. You can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for $200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances.
From the center to interior, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Okay, Crime Stoppers, the people bringing safety to your land, to your community. Crime Stoppers continue to be our prime sponsor on the platform. Call us on 086-500-104. Just 10 calls on this Methodist Church issue. We'll talk about it every day until Bishop return the church to God. Right now, he has the church in the hands of few white immoralists. We got to take the church back from where he placed it and turn it to God. 086-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. I repeat, 086-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation on 87.9 at 5 o'clock. By then, hopefully, we should have gotten all of the 10 calls on this topic and transition to the next topic, which is the Capitol Hill situation. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yo.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
We are great.
Hello.
Yeah. Before I go ahead. You can remember one I told you say, well, not eat your own here. I tell you that.
Okay.
And I say, yeah. But then I call you. But it's okay. You cannot forget. It's okay. Don't forget that the president is doing all this thing. The same thing that happened to Captain Bella, this thing happening to Richard Gam. You cannot forget.
The way the police can be behaving, impossible. Impossible.
That's what I'm telling you.
Impossible.
Don't forget.
Impossible.
What if President Canton?
Impossible. We'll leave you right there. Thank you. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing? Hello. Go ahead. How are you? Oh, no. Your line is kind of breaking in. Let's hear you, sir. Okay. No, let's leave you and talk to the person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah. Thank you for the topic on us discussion. My name is Kama. We call you for session number 13.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, you know, starting the annual pastor of this that no child bears, but I mean, working for that in the country. So the money the people give that money for a home, but the devil enter in a manana, the talking name. Yeah, so that no child bears, but I know that in the country.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. No time. We got to go.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say hi to Caesar Lester. This is Edward Carlo. If anybody tell you, say, Bishop, whosoever quiet, telling us, say, that thing not here, that's a blatant lie. It's here. He brought it. Look, this is the second Methodist that have been won by the people that don't want to be on their side. My brother is in our church. The money the people brought in this country, when they come in, if you be there to use the money, you got to be running with it. I'm going to kill my brother. I'm going to die in association because they will win that case. So it's here. They brought actual money. And you know our official. This current government got the money to go after the money they want. This is what they are not speaking to the issue. Because you see, the government, when this is a Christian nation, that is the way when you go to our culture, we don't believe in that. When such a thing happens, stakeholders should come out to say something about it. So I think it was scared so that they will know how to go about doing their thing. But nothing is happening. Human family is in that thing. That thing is here. That bishop cannot lie to us. Why are they fighting? You know the thing that the message church have made in Latino over the years?
Okay.
Why are they fighting now? Say it not yet.
Because Mr. Kwa has signed a particular deal with the people, and perhaps that's why he's doing what he's doing here. Thank you. We leave you. Let's talk to another person. Go ahead. 1 minute quickly. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. How do you do?
We're great, my dear brother.
Yes. Okay. This is my very first time calling you.
Thank you.
I will not call my name due to public recognition.
Akene, go ahead.
Yes. For this particular incident of carrying, you remember the president and his cabinet had a meeting in Bombing before the 20th?
I remember.
My father is a big hand within the government. This is the reason why I don't want to call my name. Because when I call my name, it will refer to him.
Okay, go ahead.
But he is very self that he's tired and he's very, very much confused. The president, the court said the president is aware about it. It's true. I tell you, reliable resources I'm telling you, reliable sources I'm giving you. So God in heaven, where he had a meeting, he only on the president's farm, he left from there, and then he had the other meeting all the way to Farmington. I'm telling you something serious.
Okay.
Highway.
Okay. So you seen it? So you seen it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll investigate all of your claims. This person, let's hear you. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Okay, I'm Shem Yema.
Go ahead, Mr. Nyima. Let's hear you, sir.
The attitude of the Methodist lecture is very much ugly, which our constitution does not support. That they are a principle possible. So we are not in support of it. For the issue of the police people, there is a sense the gospel you say, and not you. That means the police people are just that are being used by their boss. The people in that discussion.
I agree. I agree. Thank you very much. Let's talk to Pa A. We are talking about. I think he has a different view. He has a different view. Go ahead, Pa. Talk about. Let's hear you.
My view is, as I have now, is your welfare manager or choir to marry man to man before you're discussing that.
No, but we don't have to wait for him.
For the money that brought global people here, you're not discussing. But
that choir agreed.
Brought 2 million for global people to come in the country and tell people churches what they can pay their church.
So
they can leave United Methodist Church and pay their own churches.
So, Papa, you agree? You agree for the 162 paragraph 62? What's say 2 concerning adult? You agree with it?
The paragraph 2, no adult to adult, is not only man alone.
No, but no, Papa, wait. No, Papa, wait. No, Papa, I have to call you up. Don't do it. We're reading the very thing. You want to confuse it?
In that very paragraph.
Is that
162?
They said man and woman first.
Talked about man and woman of consent.
Then you turn around and say or.
It said or.
Or. Why you put or there for? When God making the thing, God say a man will leave his mother and father or. When God say a man will leave his mother and father, a man or a woman. God was clear. Man to woman, woman to man. Not man to man, woman to woman. Mr. Choir, you should return the church to God. Go ahead, this person. Let's hear you. How are you? That's my own papa, but we agree. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes, Mr. Khan, how you guys doing here? I want to throw my part of 2 cents in the conversation here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember when the people brought the prostitute to Jesus Christ and they said, look, Jesus, the woman here was called committing adultery, and according to our Old Testament rules, she should be stoned.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bible says Jesus was writing in the sand, and what he said, he was trying to say is, he who had never committed any adultery or sin, let a person be the first person to throw a stone.
Bring it to bed.
The reason I'm bringing it here is there are a lot of evil things taking place in our country. Government officials then stealing.
No, that one a different ball game.
No, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You know, what they're doing is not happy in the sight of God. That's why I want you to understand, Oliver.
I agree.
It may be different thing, but it does not.
And that's why
to the principle of,
and that's why the church role is to ensure that those immoral things that you just named are discouraged. Those things are. I mean, people are educated about the danger. It is the role of the religious community to do so. So when the religious community herself is deviating from that role, and in principle accepting some of those immorality, then it becomes troubling. Because when the referees when the referees start to wear Real Madrid jersey at an El Clasico match, then who do we go to now for officiating matters?
Yeah, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The very churches that supposed to be calling on the corrupt official are this very one honoring the official.
That's a different discussion, Randy. That's a whole different conversation.
I want you to focus on the character, Oliver. I want you to focus on the character. The character is the determining factor here. The church is supposed to serve as an arm for political correctness, but they can be satisfying one side of a bad behavior, and then you want to protect the other bad side that they're trying to invite. So where do we stand?
So your argument is they should just open the church for immorality to be a simple thing. That's what I'm reading from you.
Because they are corrupting everything.
Oh, okay, no, Randy. We're not allowed that. We're not allowed that. Sorry about it, but we were not allowed. Let's take my sister. She's the last, then we run to the next topic. Go ahead, man. We're good, doctor. Let's hear you, Dr. Cece.
I want to say about the issue. You said federal baby.
No.
Okay, I beg you. If you federal, when you put for him, please, I beg you.
Why?
If you check it up, if you talking, baby, he will be inside.
No, the man. I mean,
they say nonsense. They did to Kofa. Then they were beating Kofa there. That was the rule of law. They were beating. I think they was people. People said no. It now was by me fighting. Why you fighting the go on? Everything you go to the go bigger the people. They're wrong, and we change it up. But here inside. What can I say? What can I my okay? Tell me.
The Baptist church, not Methodist church.
Oh, people in Baptist boys. I think we started to talk about it. And it's in the doing it.
Okay.
It's in the bringing the country enough problem for our society.
Okay.
The Muslim and the Muslim are laughing and also are begging pray for them. Former men, pray for Gary, former back to.
We leave you right. We leave you right there, and we'll have to go. We'll have to go to the next topic. But let me say this, and let me end on it. Let me end on this topic before we go and take our break. Look. We ain't gonna back down on this conversation. My own papi, we are talking about. I understand the pack about. I know, Bishop, like maybe your friend, or this and that. Bishop and I are from the same place in Galloway. Why do you think I'm pushing him this way? I'm pushing him because when God called him in the Junoya area, the Galloway district, the United Methodist Church, way down the line when you were small. I mean, God knew what marriage is. You go to America, the white people go sign with some kind of law. You come back to the country and you're forcing it. We won't be under that end, brother. We agree the church in Liberia will not marry man to man because the lawyer will not accept it, and that's why regionalization was birthed. I bet you, Liberian law was in support of same-sex thing, Alexa. There wouldn't have been regionalization for Liberia. They would have, in fact, they're going to come here and we start doing it. And so the people who are saying we shouldn't be on the air, they have rights to their properties. They pay the tax, they pay their tithes and their dues in their building fund in those churches. So go to a church, open Trinity United Methodist Church door, and say, all of you in Trinity who want us to stay with me with United Methodist Church, even though the global church say men and men can marry, you can't on the side. When plenty of people go on the men and men side in Trinity Church, then it means Trinity make a decision. Let Trinity go on that side. Or call a whole annual conference. A special conference. Call a special conference. All the churches where I got issue, call all of them back to the church. Go to one annual conference. Find independent people to do the election. So all those who want all remain with the people who say two consenting other, whether man and man, man and his sister, man and his daughter, man and his brother, daughter, let it come on one side. All the people who say only man and woman, only man and woman, only man and woman in the side of the law, one count on the side. When the people who planted in that conference, based on conference delegates and the different stuff, when they planted, it becomes the annual conference decision. If I feel bad about the annual conference decision, I have the right to leave. But you didn't create that space. You went and had one junta conference in Banga, deprive people of the opportunity to be part of the conference, and you say we're not talking. Every day I got breath, I will talk it. Every day I get a chance to talk about the thing, I will talk it. We're not doing nothing here. You got to return the church to God. You got to return the church to biblical principles. We're not going to subscribe to any regionalization thing. It is a scam. It is intended to indirectly usher in a legal aspect of homosexuality, which is against our African tradition, the Holy Bible, and scriptural principles. We'll not do it. Mr. Kwa, sorry if you feel hurt about it, but when it comes to the truth, no matter who you are, we will say it. And that's who we are. We'll take a break. When we come back, we go talk the Capitol building issue right here on 87.9. Let's take a break to be right back.
Insert to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, welcome to the program Fredom Hub on 87.9, the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. Alexa, I'm about to send you a particular piece of paper. We'll look at it and start that conversation while we try to pay somebody quickly. Let's see if you can start to read this particular rate that was sent. This particular the thing Lozo. No, damn. Okay, let me see whether we can find it. Let me see whether we can find it. Okay. Let me see whether we can find it. Let me see whether we can find it. Okay. Let me see whether we can find it. Let me see whether we can find it. Okay. Let me see whether we can find it quickly. It should be on the Liberian Investigators. Oh my God. This is very, very, very funny. This is terrible. Let me see. Okay, so please check it. It is about the Capitol Hill something. It is about the Capitol Hill fire. They are requesting for the prosecutors to submit their evidence. Bring your evidence and let's talk. You got it?
I hope
okay. Yeah. Alexa, please read it. So Alexa will read it for you while we try to look in the dashboard and provide winners of the how you call it, the $5,000 and the August 24 draw. Go ahead, Alexa. Let's get it.
So this is from the Liberian Investigator, and today's publication. Today's the 11th, is it? Or no?
Today's the 12th.
Okay, yesterday's publication. It says the 4 lawmakers involved in the Capitol building fire case are accusing the government of hiding evidence that they say proves their involvement in planning to set the legislature on fire.
Okay.
And they are asking the court to compel prosecutors to release it. You said that earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
Former House Speaker J. Funanti Kofa, Representatives Dixon W. Sibo, Abu S. Kamara, and Jacob C. Debbie filed a motion on August 11 in Criminal Court A, demanding full access to all materials the Ministry of Justice used to obtain their indictment. They say the state's refusal to turn over its case more than 6 weeks after their arrest undermines their constitutional rights to a fair and speedy trial. The sole purpose of this motion for discovery is to afford them the opportunity to traverse the advertisement as couched in the indictment along with the evidence, and to exculpate, vindicate, or exonerate themselves from the crimes charged. The filing states the 4 individuals charged with arson, criminal mischief, conspiracy, solicitation, attempted murder, illegal possession of firearm, and theft of property maintain they had no meeting plan or knowledge of the alleged conspiracy to burn the Capitol.
Okay.
They argue that prosecutors have refused to provide even the basic evidence needed for them to prepare a defense. The case originates from the December 2024 fire that tore through the Capitol building, which houses Liberia's Senate and House of Representatives. Prosecutors claim the fire was intentionally set as part of a criminal conspiracy involving lawmakers and their associates.
Okay, so I
basically
think
that's just like the
yes.
history of
So Alexa, that's where you have it. They are asking for the prosecutors to submit.
So the defense is asking Judge Roosevelt Zerwali to compel the Ministry of Justice to produce all evidence rely on in the indictment, other a speedy trial consistent with their constitutional rights, and grant any other relief deemed just and proper. So basically that's what they're asking the judge.
So there is no reason why we should look. The people are saying, bring your evidence. Bring your evidence to us. The evidence that you rely on, for which you arrested us, you detained us at the headquarters of the police, you refused to grant us bail, you had to take us to South Beach and place us in common cells, refused to listen to our lawyers on multiple occasions. The reason why you brought us here to court, bring the evidence to court. This is the Liberian people building we are talking about. You said we burned it. You said we conspired. You said we finalized. You said we did this. Give us all of the evidence that you have in your possession for which you have reached a decision to prosecute us. Hey, my people, how hard is this thing? Why should this even be a topic on the show, Alexa? Why should that even be a waste of time for the defense counsel? A serious government would not even need the defense counsel to write them, compelling them to bring to write the judge, to compel the Ministry of Justice to bring the evidence. If they are serious, if they have sufficient evidence on their files to indicate that the accused individuals are guilty, why are they running away from submitting those evidence? I mean, sometimes I can't understand how people can be evil. No, sometimes I just don't understand how these people act. The laws are clear. Our laws are clear. An accused person is innocent. Oh, yes. He's presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of competent jurisdiction. Today, Abu Kamara passed on where the boss said, I didn't burn the Capitol building. It is because you accuse him of doing this. So in the court of public opinion, he's the one who burned the building. For that man's name to be clear, you need to come up with the evidence against him. You need to come out and point to why you think he is the person who finalized the burning of the building. You're talking to court and you are unable to provide your supporting documents and evidence. How are we doing the country so? How? It doesn't make sense. Sorry to say, but it doesn't make sense. It is senseless. No, it should not be. This is a high-profile case. You reduce a former speaker, an immediate former speaker, to a prisoner. You put him in jail. Certain lawmakers who would have been released on personal reconnaissance, just by their personal, status as lawmakers, people who would have been released to their lawyers, you refuse to grant them that privilege under the law. You place them in common cell at South Beach. Oh, after doing all of it, can't prove your case in court and you are delaying. The defense counsel should go and pressure you, should compel you, should write the judge to compel the justice ministry to submit our evidence. Is it that you don't have evidence against these people? Is it that you don't have any evidence against them? You only choose to implicate them because they are members of the minority bloc, members of a group that was against Rachel Kuhn as senator? Is that the reason why you're doing it? Man, this is pathetic. It is. We are hoping that the judge will grant this particular request by the defense counsel and let the prosecutors bring their evidence. Look, I want to know whether that doesn't see what them going that building. The evidence should be void of suspicion. On our laws, it says beyond all reasonable doubt. And you see what happened to the Echo Bank cameras on the Alexa? We say, oh, that's the same jacket. On our laws, such an evidence, I know how the police acting, but that kind of evidence, except the lawyers representing the guy or somebody else, except the lawyers in the case, maybe the lawyer can drink liquor before going to court. But that evidence, the fact that there are doubts surrounding that evidence is a problem. So it says beyond all reasonable doubts. Beyond all reasonable doubt. So any doubt somebody get, that doubt must be cleared. Then we can go and say that the men are in the place. Then we can say, oh no, they're not in the place because the evidence was not strong enough. We got doubt in the evidence. Oh, the evidence where the man crying. He say, oh yeah, that kill case I'm gonna do it. Then another audio come out, the man say, oh, they were beating me, they were juking nerve in my skin. That make it I was scary. I said I can't get no. I mean, once you say that evidence got issue. So the guys are not saying don't prosecute us. They're saying bring the evidence you had against us for which you arraigned us before the court. Because our names are to be cleared. We stay long. We got businesses that can't operate. We got business partners who are reserving transactions with us because they think we are on the watch list. Because they think we got unresolved legal issues. There are deals we are supposed to be consummating. Those deals cannot be concluded. They cannot be finalized because we have incomplete litigational matters on our hands. Why are you doing it? Oh, you didn't have evidence? Oh? Well, you're putting handcuffs on, doesn't see what they're hand, carrying them to jail, reducing them like you don't know them. You didn't have evidence? The Ministry of Justice, you didn't have evidence? Let's assume you got the evidence. Why are you waiting for them to compel you to bring it? This is a grave matter. The Capitol Hill is no joke. Capitol building is no simple building. The case is a high-profile case. These individuals are grounded. They can't travel. They can't travel. They can leave the country. They are lawmakers who are representing their people. They need to go to America or other places to go and lobby for their people. How do they go if they have a particular case on them? The worst of it all, you are unable to bring out evidence. You are delaying. You are reneging to bring out the very evidence you have. Something that could expedite the case. So, okay, based on the evidence in our possession, they didn't see what you're going to place. Bam. They filed appeal to Supreme Court. Supreme Court says, oh, based on the evidence, no, the lower court was wrong. They didn't see what, from the argument, from the evidence they submitted, and we do not think, we are not convinced that they burn the place. So, no, that we overturn the ruling. Bam. Government can take appeal. It end. Or Supreme Court says, oh, yeah, the evidence what they brought is strong. That's true. That you're the one burn the place. Bam. He get into jail. They said, bring your evidence. If they are wrong, prove it. If your evidence are strong in the court of competent jurisdiction, void of political interference, void of political manipulation, so be it. But until then, why are you delaying? Prosecutors, why are you delaying? You should be having your evidence on your hands. In fact, what triggered the decision by the Liberian National Police to effectuate that arrest? If it is taking this long to gather evidence, so on what grounds did you arrest the guys? Because your raw evidence should be enough. In fact, on day one, the prosecutor's argument on the stand should have been referencing how you call this thing, the different things. I mean, if I'm a prosecutor lawyer and I take the stand, Your Honor, based on the investigation we have conducted on the 6th of January, as I was saying at Calabash, Giving the person on the 10 we saw Alexa, it didn't know. Tell the people consider it as exhibit A. It tell the other one I don't where she tell the girl weave cap from A, consider it as exhibit B. Tell the other picture I don't where she was smoking the girl Sisha, consider it as exhibit E. Tell the other one I don't where she sent the mobile money. This is the whole mobile money transaction. Consider it as exhibit D. This. My honor, your honor, we did not come here to joke. These are perpetrators. Alexa is guilty, and I believe that this court should do it. That the lawyer know what they can do. But make your argument. I'll go to law school later, to fix that whole thing. But make your argument. A serious prosecutor will make his argument on day one with at least maybe 35% of the real evidence on display. You display the real evidence. That one said that the defense counsel will just look for them. They get confused. In fact, on day one, when your evidence so strong enough, the jurors, they will start looking at it and say, "Look, boss, we seen the picture here where let's start smoking the gas shot. We seen the other video here where let's start conking the guy, where let's start, take the guy, slipper and tearing it. Let's see what her defense lawyers would do." But my friend juror, and they think what we're looking at, hey, let's not wrong the guy. But let's just wait. If the defense counsel cannot come and prove otherwise, that case will end soon. Soon. And let's not go sit on South Beach. They bring the other case. That's how you run the country. That's how you run the legal system. That you wrestle me. Who else do I call? So if you had evidence enough for which you branded these people as the perpetrators of the crime, why are you delaying to submit the evidence? This thing you're doing to allow politics enter everywhere is terrible. It's troubling. The Ministry of Justice is one government ministry that is so different from all of the other ministries and agencies. In fact, the Minister of Justice, according to our own traditional governmental, history, is the only official of government who can disagree with the president, because his matters are not based on politics, but based on the law, the doctrine of law. And so before you arrange an individual or group of individuals of such caliber before the court, we should not be begging you for evidence. Councilor Toye is a learned lawyer. The Minister of Justice is an educated man. He's aware of these things. He knows what I'm talking about. You don't go to court unprepared, especially on serious matters. Why can't they bring their evidence? Oh, yes, you say you have evidence that these people have their involvement in the burning of the Capitol building. Good. We all in this country, regardless of our political affiliation, we want to know who burned the Capitol. So if you cannot find those who burned the Capitol, if you do not have evidence, if you do not have your facts to prove and link your accused perpetrators, if you do not have evidence to link them to the commission of the crime, then you are on a political spree. We don't want to conclude on the latter. And that's what we are saying. Submit your evidence. Bring your document. That's all. Bring your documents. In the next couple of minutes, we'll start to pay people on star 255 star 100. In the next couple of minutes, we'll start to pay people. But that's what we are. That's what we are. And so, Alexa, I don't want to waste bulk of the time of our people. We're saying to the prosecutors, if you do not have evidence, say it. But if you do, what you need to do at this moment is to submit the evidence. Bring it out. Prosecute the people. That's what you say you have. How you get evidence? Time to bring the evidence? It can't come. I get money. Come buy food now. No way. Money can come. Yeah. Come buy food now. The money can come. Audio money. Audio evidence you got. Also, you just choose to implicate these people for nothing, because that's the last place we want to go to now. But I'm not gonna say more on it. Just before I submit, then we go to you, Alexa, and go see whether we can pay some money quickly. Then we go back to the lines. The Echo Bank thing, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't want to mix up on it, because it is a whole long thing that we have to keep displaying the different pictures. But honorable government prosecutors, please be serious. submit your evidence. Submit it. And I'm hoping that the judge will compel the prosecutors to submit their evidence so that the Liberian people will know who burned that building, so they will know if Kofaden did it or Kofaden innocent. Until then, Alexa, over to you. After then, we go and take calls and go home.
You know, all the things we're talking about today, Latina and Naha, yeah. And I don't want to say it that way because we're not on the board, you know, to investigate or to find pieces of evidence. We started with your church, and the solution is simple. And then we're back at the Capitol building saga. I think before today, we have always from the onset of this entire case, before it went to court and after it went to court, we were still clear on pieces of evidence being presented by Greg along with his team. The government of Liberia would just say it that way because they're the ones, you know, accusing, and they also stated, no one else stated on their behalf. They stated that they already have pieces of evidence showing clearly that, you know, for Nancy Kofi along with some of the lawmakers, they burned Capitol building, or that part of Capitol building. You know, they had a couple of different individuals taken to South Beach. Some of them came later on to have told us, hey, we're forced, we're coerced, and we're told this, and, you know, we're threatened to some extent. So we have been on this for a couple of months. And the government we have, the police AG we have, or the people we have who told us, they just forget about the whole case, the people are already guilty, even though they know in our constitution a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond all reasonable doubts. Because you're going to court, you provide your evidence. If Oliver has a lawyer, his lawyer is there, or his legal team is there. If I have my lawyer is there, or my legal team is there, and it's going to go back and forth, you know, just providing these pieces of information, or they're accurate, they're presenting different things that will show that maybe I am guilty or I am not guilty. It is that simple. So to have this government that's sophisticated, this government that understands exactly, you know, how to go ahead to handle all the different issues. And then we're still here. You have like serious men. You have lawmakers in this country. They're grounded, more like a child being grounded by their parents, because, you know, they've done something so bad. So you're not supposed to go out. You're not supposed to do certain things. You're not supposed to play video game or whatever it is. You have them grounded. And they are not saying, hey, we don't want to go to court. You're already in court. All they're saying to you, make sure you provide pieces of evidence. And Oliver, the simple thing here is, if you don't have all the things you say you get, the evidence you say you get in simple Liberian English, if you're not getting, so what the essence of still being in court now? That's a question. Because if you have said, we have pieces of evidence, okay, like let's say drink water from in a bottle. And let's say she not drink water from in a bottle. All they will say, I can prove it. Like let's say drink water, we get plenty of things on. Let's say like she don't drink that water.
Plenty evidence.
Exactly. Like how made a bottle empty. Okay, we finish going to court. Oliver, you say that let's say drink water, you get evidence. Yeah, please bring your evidence and the whole thing. Oliver tend to know the human score impel, like how they can call it. He can't talk nothing. He just there. But he get evidence, he can bring the evidence. So it means you're wasting my time. You're also wasting the Liberian people time, because the whole case here will be in a case here for months. Liberian people read all the things they're supposed to say about the case. Everybody is concerned. Everybody wants to know who burned that part of Capitol. Everybody wants to know, every Liberian, because I want money inside to some extent. Like what country here, and the people are working there really won't pay in it. So if you were saying to us, some of our lawmakers who are representing different districts, they burned that part of Capitol building, Liberians are eager to know. You told Liberians you can prove beyond all reasonable doubts that these people burned that building. Liberians are waiting, and Liberians have been waiting for months, for weeks. And we are yet to get any update. We're yet to get any, you know, new information that, of course, or today in court, maybe this evidence was provided, and it was clear that these guys should be indicted, or they're already indicted. They're guilty, by the way. But we can't find anything new. We're still in the same little, you know, old age where you're going to say, okay, we'll get it, bring it, now you can't bring it. So this is not making sense. Yeah, we get plenty of sense in the country. You cannot tell about 5 million people that you have something to present to us and you're not bringing it. Everybody not stupid in the country. And besides, nobody's stupid yet. So we won't know. So all the guys are saying to you, if you don't have the evidence, they wrote the George Roosevelt, right?
Mm-hmm.
He already wrote him. George Willie, they wrote him already. If they can bring the evidence, then we don't know what we're doing here again. In simple Liberian English. Because you can't keep me grounded and you're yet to just bring something that will make me to be guilty. So this whole story is stuck. Like it's just one direction. It is not going anywhere. It is not going north. It is not going west. It is not going east. It is not going south. So it is just in the middle. We're not going anywhere. We turn around to the scene area. We get evidence. Bring the evidence and you can bring it. This is not supposed to be another content. This is not supposed to be another content creation, where you want to share to the public to get. We said this. If you're so bent on trying to make a leader's statement to go as he says it, it becomes a problem because just from the onset, you have already made that case to be influenced because your leader said so. So you want it to be. All the different statement, all the things that people said from the beginning of this. Oh, people put it in, hooligans, to some extent gangsters, if we want to put it that way. So that's exactly the narrative that has been going on again. So you want to get stuck on that narrative and you want to prove that narrative to be true. And if the narrative is not true, you cannot force it to be true. Oh yeah, we want to know whether la Fonanti Kofa, la Dixon, Abu Kamara, if la all of them anybody, we won't know it. But if you cannot present to us something very tangible, a tangible evidence that will say that the people in Bonnie Building, we're not going anywhere. It means we're just in the gutter and we're going to be here maybe for it. If y'all want to drag it on 2029, I don't know if that's the intention. I don't know. If y'all want to drag the thing up to 2029, I don't know. But if you guys don't have evidence, I think we should move forward with this, Oliver, because people need to do different things now.
Okay.
We have lawmakers who some of them will have to travel to bring some of the things to their districts and all that, so people cannot be grounded when the government of Liberia is yet to provide, the evidence they claim to have. And we're not going anywhere, but it is not making sense to me. And the people who are lawyers or, people who understand legal matters so much, they understand this thing, they understand it to some extent. They do.
Okay, so that's what it is. Star 255 star 1 hatch. We're still consulting the dashboard to see where we are. Hopefully, we will start to go and pay some money out. The more you play, the better your chances are. Anytime you play, you qualify automatically for the August 24 raffle draw, which is coming up very, very soon on the holiday. 100,000 will be won by somebody. People will win $10,000. There will be a big flat screen television, 50-inch. There will be several other cash prizes. So the more you play, the better your chances are. We are almost there to start to give some money out. Keep playing star 255 star 1 hatch. Again, bring the evidence or stop wasting their time. We are being told that somebody is thinking. There are people who are thinking that we are lack of to, they're on travel ban, right?
Yeah. That's what I said. They're grounded.
So they cannot go out. Good. So there are people who are of the opinion that if we make mistake, when the case looking, we get evidence. If we submit some evidence, but what evidence where in our hole in the minute, win. In minute.
I will sue you about.
No, that was suing. There are people who are of the opinion that Franikova, the international man, right?
Mm-hmm,
so some people think that when the men travel and go to America and other places, there will be repercussions, there will be implications, there will be too many things that some people just can't say when we let the man travel and come back, when we let the man travel, the man go meet his friend down there. Some men will get in trouble in the country because the real people who did the burning of the Capitol building, people know them.
But the thing is,
people know them. So look, if you don't have evidence, you don't have it. Forget about what the next man will do.
Don't force it.
The first thing the man did not force you to implicate him.
He did not.
So if you don't have evidence, don't be thinking about what he would do if you set him free.
That's up to him. It's not even up to you.
The man could even decide to say, look, you know what, let him go and I leave it with you and God. He would decide to say, look, you know what, they spell my name, I will get to the bottom of it. Whatever the case is, before you put yourself in anything in the country or on the earth, as a matter of fact, know that there will be consequences.
But whatever Funati does after this entire
that's not your business.
It is none of your
business. So if you don't have evidence, leave him alone. And you are holding he and your colleagues hostage. They have opportunities outside there that is all be looking forward to. Bring the evidence. If they are guilty, send them to jail. Simple as that. At least you should be happy that they are telling you to bring the evidence. They're not going to tell you, say, how do it? They say, yeah, we know that we did not do anything. So since you say we the one did what we did, bring the evidence you have to submit.
Yeah.
And let go to court. Let argue it out. When we are guilty, we are guilty. If we are not guilty, let the case end. Let move out. No more business. It is our no more business that they're scared of. Because they're thinking, well, let's say when you
what will happen will happen.
No, so
if you know you haven't done anything bad,
so
why are you worried?
Almost one black python, python come in your yard, be black snake. You don't kill it. You just you chop it smallest so get on the back. Then it run away and they're in the bush. Begin pack your clothes and move on to that horse. Go. Maybe come out in the next 100 years. Because that ball will say come out for you and come. Apparently that's what they're afraid of. That one, so leave it. Whatever he will do.
But in this life,
that's your business.
Whatever you do to someone,
expect that the person will pay you back.
Even if the person doesn't, it will be paid forward.
Some way, somehow, it will still come back to you.
It will come back to you.
So if you get to believe, you are afraid that Funati will come back stronger, or people then who he got internationally grounded with, that they will look. Funati doesn't have to leave the country to deal with any of you if he want to do so. No, he doesn't. In other way, by way, he's a red letter and carry America. You can sit on your own Zoom.
Have the whole word in your
hand. Yeah, you can sit on Zoom and say, look, excuse me, Mr. Alexa is one person who burned that place. Then she will lie and say, we the one who burned it. And, and this is just y'all do your own investigation. These are the link and other stuff y'all go do. They both kind of like, bro, they will kind of do the investigation. When they finish going and say, Alexa, from today, you're not coming by America. We are granting you will never get you visa again. Say, well, you're not coming by Europe, will never get you visa. If I you are distributing the 15,000 to remove lawmaker, will put economic sanction on you. Apparently, these are things people are afraid of. There is a way to leave the country if you want to do so. Nobody want to leave the country to do. Anybody can be right here and do whatever the case. If you wrong the man, call the man behind the scene and say, my man, they think over Nakuna speaker. We never just wanted you to be speaker, and because people then was supporting you strongly, that will also form way to knock them down. And so the way you're looking, that bag gonna be back on. Just sorry. We forget about it. We're still friends. We drop our case. Drop the case. If you have evidence, take them to the law. Bring the evidence. That's what we are saying. So we'll leave it right there. We'll take this quick break. When we come back, we run into the call-in segment. 255*1# is the code. *255*1# is the code. And the more you play, the better your chances are. Let's go directly and take this quick break to be right back on your radio.
Brown Star for Liberia, from the center to interior. Brown Star, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them.
$100 Liberian or $1 United States on Japa days. You can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. 1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Fredom FM. Yes, for this amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. 1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Fredom FM. Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Fredom FM. Yes. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia cash giveaway on Freedom FM.
Okay, so let's go back to the lines and try to talk to some people. Let's go to the lines and start to talk to some people. So 086 500 104, 086 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation on 87.9. Let's go to the lines and talk to some of our people, Alexa. Let's see if this first person is available. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing? Go ahead.
Yeah, how are you? You okay?
We're great, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. You okay? You want to be a kind of better issue. People know that you are the magic one know that the world is there.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. We leave it right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's all I have. Somebody to talk to Abu here. You see how that's speaking soprano?
Go ahead.
Look, my brother, the way you wish the government did it, but we're talking, they say, oh, that they are partisan. It's just teaching is very strange. Some of the people evident that were listening around here, for nothing was sitting down in the personal yard, they discussing how they were going to bring capital building. How Charlie it is. How stupid that sound in the ears of people. You will tell me the capital of the personal yard. For nothing go there to meet the person to discuss other matter. Then you will be sitting there and discussing the bringing of capital building. All the time. They told us with all the secrets about capital building, including the police that they deployed there to build up the security and capital building because there was a fight between regime speaker and constitutional speaker. All of them were there. The guy went to put the guy to bring the clay to do the gallon outside of the thing. They went to throw the empty gallon outside. So all of the things we had it. So thinking you gotta answer it. Go what they also there, our representative, they got to represent us. How do they deny? How do they run it? For their people. I'll give you why I was saying to conclude. The several people that these people are representing, they are giving history. We are the ones that are supposed to be at their doorstep every day, knocking on their door to complicate our people because they are not even representing our interests because of the so-called indictment over there. But we are sitting. But tomorrow, when they say because I said so recently, I taking my leave. Oh, they made it so grateful. They made it bad. They made it that day. But we're sitting. We're doing nothing. People are misbehaving our Lord because we are lying to go through. But when we say, well, we pray, we know that God will not for nothing about us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We are about to go and check the winners list. Let's see who do we have here. Okay, let's see who do we have here on the winners list. You can also be the same *255 *1# is the code to dial. Let's talk to this person and we go and see if we can go get money. Hello, go ahead.
What do you think?
Good evening, my brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Let me say something. This whole law people have improved. The whole law people pay this government public. Because the government has no evidence against these people. That's not very much going on. The most thing to give up what I read on the 11 in our assault. Why not you have with the assault case? Who gets what the report? That's not something that they have sufficient evidence. The evidence you have, who removed the 40 the chair for the 20 people. The thing that some people just go on and they don't know that they will have to gallon of gas for into the gas of it. Who has to say, well, when it's security? So we are waiting the executive to put it to the now. You can fall the substance. So the gas of it is friendly. This is someone who ever is. Don't you know what I do ever is? Broken number 4 about gas of it is friendly. Okay, so now right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you. Let's see if we can go and check those of our people who are winning. Let's see if we can call one of the winners quickly. Then we go and call another winner. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Hello.
My name is KOK. I'm calling you from Freedom Radio Liberia, Chief.
Hello.
You play the cash giveaway today.
Yes, sir.
Can you check your telephone and verify that you have received $5,000 Liberian dollars?
Yeah, I received $5,000 too.
Okay, congratulations, my brother. How many times did you play?
3 times.
3 times. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are also qualified for August 24.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can keep playing again. The more you play, the better your chances, my brother.
Thank you. I'm not playing.
Thank you. We leave you right there. He's one of our winners. We will go to the phone lines, after which we'll come back again and see if we can call another winner. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
I'm doing good all over. Thank you for having me. This is GT. I'm calling from Canada.
And
thank you for the top discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I listen to you, and as usual, you guys always do justice to the topic. Keep informing our people about what is happening, because they need to know exactly what happened in a capital building case. Now, the only thing I'm saying to the defense is that they need to come on the platform here and talk about the case and explain and talk to the Liberian people. I know that when the case started, you, Austin, and AB, y'all all on the case, talking about the case and thing. When the kids went to code everything and that, when everybody left, when none of them came to your station. All of them went to Spoon FM, they went to Cookie FM to go say that, explain themselves. But nobody come here. See, look, if you want to hear anything about Fox,
we don't care about Fanatic Cover. We don't care about Disney people anyway where they won't go to their business. Our issue our issue is not about them. It's about what the truth is. You see, now you see what it is, right? We don't do these things because we care for those who are involved. We do it because we care about the law. We care about the formats of the country.
Exactly.
Whether they like it, they come here, that's their business. If they like it, they don't come here, that's their business.
But what I know, like people that support them, or people that are trying to understand what happening or defending them and things like that, they need to get more of the story and thing. And only here will get the story. And even when they come here, the people will be able to get more story. At least outside there, when we're in the community, when we're talking only cases and thing, when we share our lay out there and thing, everybody get an ear and thing.
That's right.
At least we hear certain things from here, we'll be able to push and thing. Because we hear it from the people from here. From on this platform, only on the platform that we go to AB, we come listen to us. We don't go to other places and thing. If they're going there and sharing information, how we going to know what's going on in the case? So like what I'm saying that I know you guys are not pushing anything, but I think they should see reason and look into the thing. The Liberian people, I just want to say to you that the case you got to push it. You got to know the truth behind the fire. So now the police have not even come here to say anything. If the police have any evidence, they're going to show you like the way they did the banking.
Thank you.
To show that they don't have anything, that why they haven't shown anything. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. From Canada, we leave you. We come back to Liberia. Hello, sir. Go ahead. Let's hear you quickly. Okay, from Red Light. Let's hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, and thank you very much. Someone saying that while the broken capital, Fredom have a radio station that will be following sense of the pressure. They don't yet to come go force to interview there. If you were you. But they will always, the Fredom FM is a family station that they will go for the truth and let the people know and what is deep after it. So for my own info, very common letting go in Ghana for that people will need the internationally. And the kind of what they tell they are running fire there. Internationally we need them. And besides, all the people coming beyond, you see, very common acting in purpose in Ghana, there are some touching breed touching already. We're seeing it and we know about it. They were not worried. And they said if they kill the phone, they can only be able to get wrapping under their arm, they can open it like that. That brother can tell you how to live. You're not their own way to live.
Okay.
You can learn to be a power, they don't become government. That's my prayer for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code. Let's go to this person. Hello, how are you? Hello? Okay, we missed out on this person. Let's see if we can talk to the next person. 0886 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation here on 87.9. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, how you talk?
We are great, Chief. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say that this federal government told the people that are coming, going to stop the Liberian people. But I don't believe it today. You got to keep on lies. You got to keep on lies when you carry on. Country is hard. Can you imagine? You just carry up on a lie on people. But they know that they're going to fall short and they lie on the people. This person. I can't understand it about here. I'm just anyway that way. The question why we voted for the particular government, but we don't get them. So, brother, we just we not do.
Okay. All right, brother. Thank you. It is your decision. You guys are the ones who voted. We do not have any fish to fry in it. It is good that you have already started to witness what you elected. Let's talk to this person on the international line. Go ahead, sir. How are you? How you doing?
All right. I'm a fellow Wesleyan. Then I heard the show yesterday. I was late.
Okay.
I wanted to remark about our church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a UMY. I was in Troop 6, First Church, in the Boy Scout. So I grew up in that same environment you grew up in.
That's right.
And we were taught the Bible. I went through the confirmation class. I had to go to class every Saturday for a year to learn doctrine. Bishop Choen Nangbe was my pastor at the time. Those men were men of virtue and men of God.
That's right.
For my church to back same-sex marriage is appalling to me, embarrassing to me, and disheartening to me as a Wesleyan.
That's right.
So I will want to give my support to all the Methodist members that support the Bible.
Okay.
All the members that support the Bible, I want to let them know I am walking hand in hand with you, because the doctrine that I learned does not say same-sex marriage is a thing that God wants man and man or woman to woman.
Okay.
Human beings are supposed to procreate. That's one of the major parts of men and women union. Procreation. What will happen with all the men marrying men?
Thank you.
Where will end it?
Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear brother from the U.S. We leave you right there. We come back to Liberia. Yes, Fonadiko Faden say, bring the evidence where I say, oh God, I will bring the place. Let's go in the case. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, one lawmaker is for 11 years. The one pointing for speakership, and then point happy. I want to take the chair for them and carry to Seleron. But Joseph Waka, he's the head for the hooligan there and the majority group, and then point happy. Thank you.
Okay, we leave it right there. Although you don't have evidence for what you just said, so we now hold it as face value. Let's call and let's take the other people. 231-86-500-104. 086-500-104. This person, hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Yes, hello.
Hello, sir. Go ahead, Chief.
Yes, Dennis from Caldwell.
From Caldwell. Go ahead, my brother. Let's hear you.
Yeah. As you just said, the topic of discussion, just to add my voice to it. If you look at our whole thing that happened, the whole government is a corrupt government of country. So they went to farm me because they know what they want, when they put more money in the budget to save for the daily. So that's also what they did it. The same people that speak out are sharing money in the home. All of them did that thing. So they shouldn't go start attacking our people there saying they have no proof and challenge any of them to break proof. Challenge them to break proof. There's no proof. So they are ashamed. They don't know they are shameless because this government will not do anything for us. So they just start with our people. Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there, sir. Let's talk to this other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you, Daniel Saki.
Yes, thank you. My name is Daniel Saki, and I join you for Joe Community this evening.
Go ahead.
God, let me be frank to you. That man from Bon Country, that representative from Bon Country, that one out there in one position, holding in the house there on Wednesday means. That particular man have head into that building of that capital building.
My man, you're not going to prove it. You're not going to prove it.
Listen to me. I'm coming. Let me let bro. That was the same men that same people to bring us in our car to the station there. When that capital building, what Saga came on, when Austin know the one that talking the issue, everything going to see. Also, when I go to cover his office as one of the men when it comes to the public on media. the window where the pen are cool.
Also, when I in the office, also want to travel as a media man to Italy with Fanatikova as speaker. That's all.
Thank you. Also, want media man, I go to Fanatikova, and also on that case to the
you still getting the wrong. He was not media man to Fanatikova. He was invited as a Liberian media man on a trip, not assigned to the speaker.
Thank you for the correction. You were invited, but if you so do, also and you guys were always on the issue on a particular case. I can remember why I was on Trump radio. I got an interview with Fradikova ES. I was cheering that interview, right?
That's right.
Okay, thank you. So because instead of also internet case so deep, the reason why they turn up a job on a particular America, or just also now, people can never say you say, how come I don't put on our street? When Jason when he bent to go get angry with a woman or a foolishness, then they said how they said to the video on a drink private computer last on it.
We'll talk about the video tomorrow. We'll talk about the video tomorrow.
I'm also someone I'm begging you, please. When the issue starts, please add it to your program. So also should discuss the issue.
I got a rosy for this side. We leave you right there.
I want to get a problem to know about that because he promised I want 22 boxes.
Okay, we will have such that conversation later. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. They got when you post in the elevator. You post in the elevator, so not cover life. We leave you. Let's talk to the person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Okay.
Let's hear you. You are the second to the last caller. Please leave your radio. We getting feedback.
No, I don't have radio. I'm calling on the phone about radio.
Okay, go ahead. Quickly. Yeah, better.
All right. We'll soon have more revelation about candidate burning. You know where you come from?
No.
There's a crisis now. The staff in your house are actually taking you for their delivery, and starving and the whole day. Then lately, the guys are actually getting there. We are getting there. We'll get to know the actual duo of that capital being saga. Who's running that meeting will soon know.
Okay, thank you.
Because the alligator and the cover that everybody are coming out of the water now. The committee on the story are having in the water. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's go and talk to this other person on the line. This should be the last caller. Okay, the second to the last. Let's take you quickly. Let's hear you. No time. We gotta go. Hello. Okay. Pukat Rabo. We didn't get him. That the man name or how you can call him. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
We're great. You are the last caller. Quickly, no time, Chief.
Thank you for the time. This is Costa, and let me say good evening to all who are in tune this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking to regionalization, okay, I will still say independently. Without globalization or regionalization or whatsoever term they want to put it, me and me cannot be continuous. Or me and me marriage cannot be continuous in this country. It should not be continuous in our homes, in our communities. Before we say, even talk about that being continuous in our churches. It is unwholesome. It is immoral.
Okay.
It is devilish. It is diabolical.
We gotta go.
It is nasty. It is. Look, I don't know what kind of thing to attach it.
Okay.
It is that call for, and we should not accept it.
Thank you very much. God's help is our last caller on this subject matter. Alexa, we gotta go. We're out of time.
Well, we'll be back here on tomorrow.
Until then,
have
yourself a wonderful time on 87.9. Bye-bye.